So, what is Japanese Remembrance Day? Japanese Remembrance Day is remembering the people who came from Japan who have impacted the world in great ways. Now, let's see what our Trojans think the significance of Japanese Remembrance Day is.
What is the significance of Japanese Remembrance Day?
Well, back in 1942, President Roosevelt signed Executive Order 9066, which interned Japanese Americans after Pearl Harbor. The American people here on the mainland felt that the Japanese would side with the Japanese in Japan, so just because of their nationality, they were interned, and people were uprooted from their homes, from their lives, and put in camps all across the United States. And I think it's just an important lesson for us to remember, so that we don't ever take a people based on a fear that they are just going to be turned against us, turned against American people, because most of them were American citizens. So I think it's a good day to remember that.
The significance of Japanese Remembrance Day is that we get to remember the people that were locked up by the U.S. government because they were involved in the Japanese, or they're supposedly involved in the Pearl Harbor. So.
It's when the Japanese were bombing Pearl Harbor and that started a war. And they were in prison in internment camps, and that was very unfair because they had nothing to do with it.
During World War II, after the Pearl Harbor bombings, the USA took in many Japanese citizens into internment camps, even though the Japanese citizens were not directly involved with the Pearl Harbor bombings. There were more than 110,000 Japanese American citizens living in these internment camps. By the end of World War II, 1,862 people had passed away from being in these camps.